Blackmail, one of the darkest concepts in our entire society. One that we, average, everyday people, don't understand in the fucking slightest. Why? We don't have anything to lose. That simple. When reading the likes of David Henry Thoreau, he talks about how if you want to be a revolutionary, you can't have too much stuff. Because once you have too much stuff, you're reliant upon the state to protect your stuff. If you have a house and you go against the state can take your house. This is extreme, but this is what the extremes look like. Now, blackmail. Blackmail cannot even come into play unless you have something in your possession or something you see as valuable, even if it's your fame and fortune, that you value not losing. That's when blackmail becomes effective. So everyday normal people don't understand blackmail. And the thing about that is where blackmail gains all of its power. What the fuck am I talking about? Blackmail allows you to essentially own another human being. It allows you to make that human being essentially your slave. Now, the thing about that is, if you are being forced to act in the service of somebody else, it might start to become obvious. This is assuming we understood the prevalence of blackmail, how common blackmail can be, and how effective blackmail can be. However, your everyday population, your everyday populace has never experienced blackmail and has never had anything of high enough value to warrant being blackmailed. Because at a certain point, having your reputation ruined, going to jail, isn't so bad when you don't know where your fucking next meal's coming from anyway. When you're already in debt anyway. When you're already struggling to make ends meet anyway. However, when you're highly successful, when you've got fame and fortune, and that's what's being threatened, we don't talk about drugs nearly enough when it comes to blackmail. How many of these people are hooked on drugs and would be kicked out of, say, the NFL if their drug use was exposed? Blackmail is extremely powerful, and the most powerful thing about blackmail is the complete lack of understanding of, one, its prevalence in our current society, and two, its effectiveness in our current society. As people begin to wake up to how effective blackmail is, it'll lose its power. However, that could take decades, generations, because we have absolutely no fucking clue just how much blackmail is going on at the highest tiers of society, because most of us don't touch these high tiers of society. And with that said, the closer you get to these high tiers of society, the more of a reason someone or some group might have to blackmail you, and the more likely you are to experience blackmail. Blackmail is no joke. Blackmail is absolutely rampant in our political system. It is absolutely rampant in our sports systems. It is absolutely rampant in our betting systems. And if you don't think that, it's because you underestimate just how potent and powerful blackmail is, because you have nothing to lose. The only defense against blackmail is to have nothing to lose. If you happen to have that defense, that is the only reason you think blackmail isn't that big of a deal. That is the only reason you think blackmail isn't that prevalent. Once people have something to lose, blackmail becomes commonplace.